All right, man. We back like cook crack. What it do? Y'all know what the business is. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Shout out to everybody that watched the replay, watched the live. Shout out to everybody that will listen to it on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcast, Stitcher, Radio Public, Amazon Music. You all can watch it there. You can access it by hitting my link tree. It's the first link in the description. It's pinned in the live chat. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter. On Twitch and Twitter as well too. So shout out to y'all. You can follow me on Twitter. You can find that all in the link tree. If you're watching on Twitch, you want to access all of that. Follow us on YouTube, Goodfella TV on YouTube. Check my description. Hit the link tree. It's gonna take you all the way where you need to go, from Instagram to Twitch to Twitter to all them other places. If you want to donate to the channel, you can find all my donation links inside the link tree. You can find it. Cash App, Venmo, roll at the bottom of the screen right now. It's Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link is in the description and inside of the link tree. So you can find all that in the description, link tree, the whole nine. People keep asking, how do I access this? Always look at the description. It's hard to get people to hit the like button. It's harder to get people to look into the description. Look in the description. It's not hard. All the information will be there. But other than that, if you're a content creator, you're looking for another platform, tired of paying $25 for StreamYard, $50 and not getting nothing, last link in my description is I'm gonna put that in the link tree later. Is my Melon link. You can hit the link and join Melon by hitting my affiliate link. Appreciate that. And taking my testimony is better than StreamYard. I got a free version. You try it out, but the middle version is what I use. I don't need all that other stuff. So yeah, you can check out the all the versions by clicking that Melon app. It's the last link in the description. So appreciate y'all. Melon is dope. You see a new setup. You can do multiple cameras. You can stream to multiple places for $10 cheaper per month and around like $8 cheaper annually. So there you go. But yeah, Errol Spence put up a new tweet, vicariously speaking through his fans. I don't know if he can read or write, or he can't read and write. I don't know what it is, but he seemed like he really, loves speaking through his fans, love retweeting his fans. But my whole thing, when you hear everybody talking about they blasting, blue balls and they blasting for nine, but y'all keep following them, y'all keep watching them. Like, if something working, why would I change? If Shaq killing everybody in the post, why would Shaq go shoot threes? My opinion. If Shaq killing everybody in the post, why he gonna go out there and chuck up 3-pointers? So that don't make no sense. So I understand, bro. I'm not gonna do it. To keep it real with y'all, I ain't gonna do it. But that's my prerogative. That's my prerogative. I'm not gonna do it. But I feel him on that standpoint of view. And then, especially, I'm gonna run off of clickbait, and he didn't co-sign the local dummy box community on multiple occasions. Think about that for a minute. He didn't co-sign the local dummy boxing community on how many occasions has he sat there and gave them an interview? All them black channels, man, ain't really no different between if they affiliated or they really within them or not affiliated. They all looked at as the same. We all looked at it as the same, to be honest. Champs, I sit there and put BS out there time after time. Sit there, and like I said yesterday, they won the game. They got mad how the Latinos carried themselves. They got mad on how the Pacquiao, the Filipino fans carried themselves. They got mad at the British fans, all types of stuff. They got mad at, right? But they became the same thing. They became the same thing that they swore they had a problem with. That don't make no sense. They doing the same thing the ops was doing it, but they just think they perfecting it better. No, they just look stupid doing it. That's like Kim Kardashian dropping a sex tape and then Black China dropping a sex tape, or Beyonce dropping a sex tape. Apparently, Pimp C, they legend that he may have a sex tape, but none that ain't got nothing to do with now. But it's not the same. You're not gonna get the same reaction as somebody like Kim Kardashian. It's gonna be praised. It's gonna put her on a different pedestal and all types of stuff. It's not gonna put no black woman on a different pedestal. You're just gonna degrade yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with them dudes. And now he want to put a tweet up saying, well, he's like, man, what you want him to do? Y'all ain't making fight nothing to talk about with the whoop. And I understand that. You got to get creative. That's why you build your channel around a niche sport. That's why you got to talk about other things. That's why I got tired of just talking about boxing. Years ago, I switched that up. Should have started sports channel straight off the rip. You know? And he said, well, tell them to go watch X videos or something. Now, that's like 5 strikes for Errol Spence. You try to kiss a rapper on the neck, strike 1. Now you telling niggas to go, watch X videos. You could have told the niggas go watch Netflix, go watch Hulu. And I understand he trying to be a comedian and all that type of stuff. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But your suspect history on the internet and trying to kiss niggas on the neck to get them to make you a plate, put some potato salad, some damn baked beans on your plate and all that type of stuff. Bro, you just shouldn't be in your right saying that. But nonetheless, nonetheless, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, it's just, man, because you scared to fight. I don't care. Everybody talking about all the business and this, that, and the third. Man, it didn't become business. They business didn't start becoming hard to deal with until Bud came up. They knew for years. They knew for years that this day was going to come. And what they plan to do, and I'm going to keep going in on him. And everybody want to talk about blue balls and talk about whatever that boy feel. Now I can't say the FAG, the word, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They want to talk about them, but he the same people his daddy went on that man's show. The same, he makes sure a lot of them dudes get up in, and I don't want to sound repetitive from yesterday. He makes sure a lot of them dudes get up in the events. So you already then co-signed them. So anything they saying, they like, man, they riding so hard for PBC. They riding so hard for PBC. They must be PBC. They must be getting paid by PBC. Then you see Earl come on the channel multiple times. And people say, well, what they say must be true. But my thing is, if it's so bad, why do their numbers keep going up? Are they buying viewerships? But a lot of y'all people keep saying, well, I hate him. He be lying, he be clip, but y'all still be watching the videos. Y'all still know what's going on over there. So if I'm going to the well, right? If I'm continuing to go to the well and I keep getting more money, why would I want to talk about something? Why would I do anything else? That's common sense. That's common sense. If I'm supplying clickbait, right? If I'm supplying clickbait, right? And everybody like the clickbait, why the hell would I stop? Ask yourself, why would I stop doing what I'm doing? If it's working, it's working. Why would I stop doing what I'm doing? But my whole issue is with it, we at this point, because this nigga don't want to fight. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what you hear people saying, well, Bud don't want to wait 3 years, 10 years for his money. All that could have been avoided. You work with Bob to make the Wilder fight. When nobody would have blamed Wilder if he never took another fight with Tyson Fury. Nobody ever would have blamed Bob. Blame Deontay Wilder if he just would have ran with his draw. Evander Holyfield did. Did he fight Lennox Lee again? He only fought once. And it is what it is. Another nasty robbery that people don't talk about. So what nobody would have blamed Deontay Wilder if he would have went on with his life. But nonetheless, why didn't Deontay Wilder get in the ring with Anthony Joshua? All that could have been avoided. All right? Why did they make Keith Thurman get in the ring with Errol Spence? All this would have been avoided. Earl would have had his belts. And Earl would have moved on. All this is a nigga scared to take an ass whooping. All this is a fighter that don't know if he can win. That's all this boils down to. All this X and O, back end money, front end money, front, back, side to side, UGK shit. It ain't about that. All this is about is him scared to take an ass whooping. My ops know it. My supporters know it. The people in the middle know it. The people on the out, everybody know. All this is about is a nigga scared to take an ass whooping. He don't know if he gonna win or lose. That's all it boiled down to. Because through the years, when I was getting this information, I've been in front of the curve from the beginning. I couldn't believe it when I heard the information. When I heard the information, I was lining up what he was saying when he went on the show that I was just talking about. And he came on the middle of the night and he said, I'm going to take the easy road. All this is about He don't know if he can win. You can listen to what Derrick James just said in the interview. You can listen to what Al Heyman, which is saying nothing. You can listen to Sam Watson. You can listen to the Charlos. He don't think he can beat Terence Crawford. Even if he go in there and it's easier than Bob to build a building a doghouse. Even if it is that he not sure he gonna win. Errol Spence has never been in a fight where anybody thought Errol Spence was gonna win. And once again, all this could have been avoided. Bud could have been left with fighting Jerron Ennis, whatever left for Sean Porter, whatever was left for Keith Thurman, whatever was, what counter Ben and Virgil Ortiz. All they had to do was tell Keith, you got to fight Errol Spence now. Time is now. Him and Earl would have fought. Somehow Bob would have got paid to sacrifice Pacquiao or sacrifice Jeff Horn for the WBO belt, and they would have had the ring belt without the WBO belt, and we all could have moved on with our life. We'd be talking about Crawford and Jerron Ennis, Crawford and Taylor for a belt. That's what we would have been talking about. Crawford going across the pond and beating on counter Ben, him fighting with his left of Sean Porter, him fight was left to Kell Brook, him fight was left to Keith Thurman. That's what it would have been about. That's what it would have been. It wouldn't have been Crawford and Spence. If they would have said Chris Spence would have got a couple belts and Crawford might have got a couple belts, they would have saying, well, damn, I love to see Spence and Crawford at 54. Earl could have been like, I can't make the weight. Let me move up to 60. All this is about is somebody scared to take the fight because they don't know they're going to win. He never been in a fight where he thought he was going to lose. Never. Errol Spence has never been in a competitive fight that they thought he was going to lose. I'm telling you that. And PBC they don't know how to build a fighter. And they go to the checkout line and cash out and the EBT card bounce. They debit card bounce. They credit card, Capital One, Diners card, Black card, all that shit bounce. All of it bounce. That's what it's about. It's about somebody scared to take an ass whooping. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, no fighter scared. No fighter this. I don't care what nobody say. Now, you an Android? Linktree right here pinned in the live chat. Shout out to Fotex. Said Earl check his hoes, and now he playing the victim card. Of course, he co-signed them. Nobody else on YouTube gonna tell you that. He co-signed that community. That's why the community built to what it was. He co-signed the horse shit. He called in on the midget show after the midget dissed him. Now I just take it as he trolling. He said, I be watching the ish, but what are they supposed to do if you don't run any content from you and Bud? He said, watch X videos, man, all the stuff that he could have typed. But nonetheless, that just let you know right then and there, I'm dragging my feet, and we gonna fight when I feel like all they doing is dragging Crawford out, hoping to get overweight, hoping to get old overnight. He 33, 34 years old. It could happen. That's all it's about. And Crawford taking the trap. I would have stayed with Bob Arum when I was done. I would have took all my receipts. He got in, sued his ass. That's what I did. It's all about a nigga scared to fight. That's all it's about. Don't believe the back end, the front end, the bidding. Because if it was about the business, it was you didn't have the money. You knew you didn't have the money a year ago. Everybody forecast what's going on. Every business, they forecast what the budget is going to be by quarters. You can already tell. People in the 90s were saying the gas was going to rise when it rose in 2008. 2007 was almost $4-5 a gallon in 2007. 8, they predicted that in the Clinton era. So, Bob Arum, it is a nigga business, right? But he knew that he was going to be out of money. And according to some of them lawsuits, allegedly, when they didn't do the Pacquiao fight and the Wilder Fury fight, didn't do the numbers they were expected to do, that's how they really got in the hole. Ricky, shout out to New York City. It's a war going on outside. Earl ain't safe from. Fotex Earl built BS, and them dummies ran with it. Now he lost control of it. Now he wants to be our victim all of a sudden. That's all it is. He's just another statistic. We call him Fanny Nanny. Thank you. I would run with that. Nobody cares about Bud and Spence and finding more West Coast begging for Benavidez and Charlo, period. I ain't heard a nigga say Benavidez and Charlo yet. I ain't heard nobody request that video yet. Nobody requested that video. Nobody's DJ, man, talk about this, talk about that. Well, I wouldn't have no problem with it. He said, Javier said, man, look at them dudes. It's Zesty Tail certified. I just want to see the fight. All this other stuff is just noise. That's why for Combat News, I've really switched over to watching MMA because they actually fight. And that's crazy. All this is about is a dude scared to take an ass whooping. That's all that it's about. And who knows, he might get in there, he might beat some bones. Like they say, yeah, you beat some bones. You know, he might get in you beat some bones. He might get in there and win. But it's all it's about, because if it really was about the bag and they knew they didn't have the bag then, they just would have said, well, let's split it with let's split it with Bob Barron. Let's split the loss. If you know you about to lose, why not split the loss with somebody? You know, you want to lose somebody, you want to lose your own money, you know, or you want to lose somebody else's money, because you always can file bankruptcy. That's the thing. Come on. You want to spend your money or lose somebody else's money? That's why I tell you, investing is lazy to earn and spend your own money. It's always best to get somebody else's money, because you always got the protection of bankruptcy. I said on research, those tweets were all promo. Derrick James did a good interview, Undisputed. What tweets? Promo for what? What are we promoting for? But promo was saying, man, like I said before, man, I don't know what you be talking about. Promo was like, man, you know, talking shit to Terence Crawford. That's promo. No casual fan care about this. What you clout chasing YouTubers for? If they clickbait and calling, you know how to call into niggas shows. You know how to get into you know how these niggas phone numbers get in talk with them. You know how to tag them in a tweet, man. Like I said before, man, it's just like some of that white corporate shit where they like to tell an employee to tell you something and micromanage you through somebody else. Put a fucking name on it. That's why I used to work at Amazon. That's why I used to get cussed out all the time. Don't tell Susie, Bob, Bill to tell me to do this. Nah, nigga, tell me to my face. They did that at GM. They do that all across corporate America. Why you understand why people go postal and stuff? They do the tell him to tell. Nah, man, you tell me. You tell me. They always doing that. Tag somebody, Errol Spence, put a name on it. Put a name on it. We don't want to give them no clout. You already gave the niggas clout. You interview with them. You make sure they get in the fights. You already didn't co-sign them, bro. You part of the problem. Man, let them tweet, man. I ain't gonna. I don't even. How does PBC stay in business? Al Heyman is taking 75% of Floyd's money. I don't know about that. I ain't gonna speak on that. Johnson, salute. Anthony Ware, salute. Support the channel. Venmo, CJ Good 313. Like I said before, man, come on. You created this monster. He could put a heart to it by saying, oh, this and this dude. But then again, he probably said, well, I don't want to get him clout. You already gave him the clout. You already co-signed it. You already didn't co-signed them. That's one thing nobody on the internet gonna talk about. They're gonna blast Blue Balls. They're gonna blast Fanny Nandy. They're gonna blast the midget. But how can you blast somebody you came on their show? How? That's my thing. How are you gonna blast something that you created? Crazy. That's how these parents is. Create these youth, make these youth issues when they get older and out of control. They get mad when the police handle their business. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. You co-sign these dudes. You in 70-30, 80-20, you don't shut them. I was just playing. Niggas they ran off of that, and they based their channel based off of that. And now, man, all this is, nigga, just fight the dude. It's all it is. You think Terence Crawford across the street, like, give me $25-30 million. Come on. Come on now. This nigga whole style. Everything he ever since that night, oh, he won't give them to me. He on the wrong side of the street. Did that in the third. Hooty how woo. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he had that liquid courage in his system, or I don't know what it was, the devil's down, whatever he had in his system. Go put that shit back in your ass. Go put that whatever you pouring up. Drinking out the 7-Up bottle, Sprite, whatever he drinking on, whatever you had that night. Oh, Bob won't give it to me. Go drink that shit again. Now you want to be sober and come right back in the gym after the fight and all that shit, man. And oh, you right back in the gym, training again for what? You ain't do that after the Danny fight. You back out there twerking and dancing with niggas, getting through all the clubs and shit, man. Man, that dude was just toasted. I can't even say that. I told somebody I wouldn't even say it. He just was drunk. They had a drunk at another event that was not too long ago. Oh, Moosemouth contradicts himself again. Man, like I said before, he just what, man, bro, that dude ain't changed his habits. Go drink that stuff you had that night after Sean and Danny Garcia that made you jump in the ring. It's hey, Sean, you got something that I won't, Sean. And go drink that shit again and then go look at the contract, sign the contract. TBE has been right the whole time. All this is about is somebody scared to get in the ring with another man. And I put the emphasis on scared. I don't care what nobody say. Scared to get in the ring. He didn't think that pit bull was going to get out that gate one day. And one day that dog got out the gate, waited for you to get out of school. And tonight's the night, baby. Tonight's the night. You know, tonight's the night. And he done got out there and now you got to answer on that. Now he don't want to stand on that. And his slap, he just say anybody that's still like really supporting him, man, and you know, carrying the one and saying why he go win, and they not looking at this situation in this totality. Niggas is weird, bro. All the evidence is there. Now, does this mean he gonna win or lose or draw? Maybe not. Anybody still blaming Crawford just bro, go suck on Errol Spence puffy ass nipples. How about that? You might as well. Because ain't no way any real nigga co-signing this. Ain't no way unless you his cousin or he break you off some bread. Come on, this nigga couldn't even go to the barbershop, bro. Come on. This fans built the wall with Spence and Steven Nelson couldn't get in the ring. As soon as Crawford and Nelson couldn't get in the ring after Danny Garcia and one of them got knocked out, they would have been one to sue. They built the wall to protect Terence Crawford, protect Crawford from getting called out. After fight, I'm gonna ride my horse. He ran out after he stopped Sean Porter. He literally ran out the ring. And people still co-signing this shit. All this is about hate for Terence Crawford because he won't talk to people, bro. Any people still really support Terence Crawford? I understand the Texans support Terence Crawford. This ain't director's job. Many other person that's in a neutral area outside of Texas or the Southwest, whatever you want to say, that's still co-signing this is the problem in boxing, bro. None of his people said, well, hurry up and sign the contract. What's going on, Earl? This, that, and the third, man. They gonna forever just, if he just go on and say, oh, man, I'm scared of Terence Crawford, they gonna act like, oh, man, you know, they gonna flip it. They gonna flip it. It don't even matter at this point. It don't matter if you want to see the fight for the satisfaction of Errol Spence getting his mouth knocked in. It don't really matter if you doing it to prove somebody else wrong unless y'all got money on the fight. It's a lose-lose situation outside of a financial builder or some type of wager. It's a lose-lose. They just gonna do what they did, Water, turn the other cheek, turn their head, and act like it didn't happen. Come on, man. Sammy's boy, man. Kobe sent me Sammy boy. Look at the life Deontay's living his better life today. And I don't care about Deontay lifestyle. I'm happy he got a statue. Happy Alabama put him on a pedestal. I don't give a hell if he drinking Gatorade, Mojitos, Moscato. I don't give a hell. I don't care. All this is about is somebody scared to get in the ring, and that's it. You can break it down however you want to break it down. Break the attributes down. You repeat what Derrick James, repeat what Frank Martin say, repeat what his daddy say, repeat what his mammy say. You can break it down however you want to break it down to O's, half tracks, nicks, 8-ball, however you want to break this shit down. All this is about is a nigga scared to take an ass whooping. That's it. It ain't about money. It ain't about back end money, because if it was about financially not being able to afford to fight, you go resource. Eddie Hearn said, well, damn, the network didn't give me enough money to make Usyk and AJ. You know what? I'm going to go to the Middle East. You know what? I'm going to call my friends in Australia. You know what? I'm going to call my Al Heyman don't have no friends because he burnt every bridge, so he already been knew that. Well, shit, I got to do the fight with Bob. Now, Bob be like, well, I ain't willing to pull up my money. Bob already said, will you pay Terence Crawford You guys can pay Errol Spence and we can do the fight. Look at, come on. It's a goalpost being moved every day. I would destroy anybody on this shit. So shout out to my dog CJ. Smash the like button. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your friends about me. D, what's going on? Said salute to Kobe. He said PBC should do a street fight and put it on Showtime like Rocky 5. They fighters get their ass whooped in the street too. They get beat up in the street too. Kyle can Spence asked 20, but only get a 5 million against. He got more than 5 million. All they do is report lower money, and everybody do this. They report lower. Excuse me. They report lower purses for tax and sanctioning fee purposes. So if I report my whole, let's say he got 8 million, I don't know, 8 million purse, that's more money that the WBC can take out. That's more money that the sanction bill bodies can take out. That's more money to commission fees, whatever play them. That's more money for taxes to take out. So that's how you looking at it. And ain't nobody bring up that they get paid wired once a month. A lot of the other money that they get, they consider it back end money. But they get, people say, well, Alex Bushido, he said, well, after the fight, I seen them get their checks and this, that, and the third. That's the guarantee. That's probably 9 times out of 10 the guarantee that they get. It's what I'm guaranteed. But the other stuff that I'm getting, like let's say he actually was guaranteed $8 million, right? Let's just say he was guaranteed 8 for Ugas. He probably got 1.5. He probably got some money up front. He got let's say he got 500 up front. I don't know how it worked. He probably got $1 million after the fight, whatever he got after the fight. The rest, apparently, according to Broner and Hugo Centennial Jr., the rest is wired in increments. So Al Heyman, his whole money, quote unquote, they say he reinvested money in the company. He hold the money, he pay out down the line with no interest on the money. So you hold your money and pay out. Terence Crawford said, well, I don't want to be a part of that. You know, if that's a problem, cool. I mean, before you leave, you do your homework on companies, right? No, so he don't want Al. If that's the case, the money is the problem. Then you, like I said the other day, you get past the money and then there's more problems. Who walked first or this language in this contract? I just swear to God, I just hope they move on from this shit, bro. I hope another big fight get made. We don't even think about this, bro. Because it's man, come on. All this is about if somebody's scared to lose. If Errol Spence said, you know what, I take 9, 10, $8 million, and then Terence Crawford said, no, I want 20, then hey, guess what, man? How you get more than a nigga bringing 3 belts? Never disputed that. Errol Spence should get more money. I really don't care about it. To be honest, I never really disputed that. You know, shit, give him more money. I don't give a hell. You know, but if that's the case, then we can talk about how Terence Crawford just doing too much. Come on. I'm going to call a spade a spade. I'm going to call a spade a spade. Smee, salute. I'm trying to find my mouse. He said, what up, though? CJ, it's been a minute. Glad to be back in the building. Salute. Appreciate you, bro. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Earl stops your boy in 11. Bro, how you stop somebody you ain't fighting? What are you going to stop the nigga from going to the bathroom? What are you going to stop him going to the flight? We're going to stop him going to the gym? Where are you stopping him at? That's my question. Come on. Where are you stopping him at? Going around the corner, getting some gas, take his sons to rest. Where are you stopping him? Hey, y'all niggas got all this fucking confidence. Oh, man, he going to do this and he going to do that. And he did this. And that nigga couldn't even get Keith Thurman in the ring. He couldn't even get Keith Thurman in the ring. He lied about fighting Keith Thurman for years, and Al Heyman said that fight down on. Al Heyman could have demolished all of this shit. Al Heyman could have put an end to all of this shit. Errol Spence, he should be at 40-something fights. Errol Spence should be wrapping up at 54, whatever it may be. Charlo got half the division. He got half the division. Maybe Charlo never signed with Derrick James, and they do have to fight. They fought in the past in amateurs. Al Heyman, lack of activity, marinating fights, now you know, leveraging the television cable, the television company with fights he don't never plan to make. All he do is take fights like Charlo and Andrade, wait till the TV deals are about to expire, say, well, I got Andrade and Charlo, we can make it on this network down the line. He never make them. He keep fooling people. All he do is leverage fights that they ain't no more. People kill me. Well, you know, you gonna stop people, boy, man. Shit, nigga, stop him where, man? Stop him from signing the contract. All this is scared. All this is about your boy scared to take an ass whooping. And one thing we gonna say about niggas in Dallas, they ain't rooting on Quincy Carter, nigga. You know, they rooting on Kellen Moore. You know what I'm saying? It's a fanatic fan base. When you come to Dallas, all they Cowboy fans are fanatic. They be niggas like, well, I ain't watched the Cowboys in years, and they start winning, niggas start watching the game again. It's a fanatic fan base. It's a commercial fan base. That's all it is. I like to start when I was a kid, and I'm from Post Lick, North Dakota. You know, come on, it's a fanatic fan base. So it's only right that that's fanatic. They're not gonna call a spade a spade. All this is if he wanted to fight, this fight would have been signed, sealed, and delivered. Come on. If this was Sanchez Rodriguez, it should have been done. We'd have already seen it. It's all about Errol Spence not wanting to fight. All these little trolls and tweets he doing is taking the eye off the prize. That's all it is, taking the eye off the prize. It's all this is about. All this is about is about somebody scared to take an ass whooping. Somebody scared to take it. Damn, you fight that Errol Spence was supposed to lose. Who was supposed to whoop his ass? PBC don't have no confidence in their system because their system is trash. Don't worry, Vito McNecky gonna lose pretty soon. Trust me. Cobra went up there on with short nose, got whooped on. Y'all can talk about Eddie putting Andy Ruiz in there on short nose with AJ. Are you crazy? Now, Heyman been doing that shit for a lifetime. But that speed, reflexes, grit, IQ, Spence has the strength and durability. Where? We don't know how durable neither one of these niggas really is. You don't. You don't, man. You don't know if the speed is there, the reflexes is there. Neither one of these niggas is active. Any given moment, these niggas can fall off a cliff. They ain't really fought nobody to know on this level how good it is, where the gap is at. You just don't know until you get in there. You can dub them against each other, against Sean, and totally different type of fights. You know, all he this, he that. Hey, nigga, you never know. Until you fight somebody, that's the true comparison. The margin for error is small once you fight somebody. They might get in there and Errol might make it look easy. He might. Now, Terence Crawford was never that good. Maybe Errol was that great. Sometimes you don't know till niggas retire. You just don't know. All that, Errol's so strong. Where? I don't get it. Yeah, he pressed him. He pressed Lamont Peterson. He pressed through Campo. He pressed, strong Kell Brook. Real strong fighter. Real strong fighter. We got to wait and see. Strong welterweights like Margarito, big welterweights, strong Margarito, Paul Williams, Trinidad. Them niggas was big to me. Strong, he ain't big kid. I don't even know, I don't know, man. We just got to wait to see. If he in there and his size really matter like that, we going to see. AJ big than a motherfucker. It don't matter. Texas don't care about stop the lie. I was in Texas last week. That's Canelo State. It was Mexico. Sean, salute. Stop the cap, salute. Spence run. All this is about is a nigga taking the ass whooping. That's all it's about. If he wanted to fight, this fight would happen. They just trying to figure out how to. I already told you how to save face. I'd have been like, man, he pricing himself out. I told a bold-faced lie if I really want to fight him. Spence don't want to fight. He don't. That's all. If he wanted to fight, man, you the A side, get it done. You need to research, dig a little deeper. It's not the fight. I don't care about that business shit, man. It is the fighters. It is the fighter. You can say, well, he don't want to get his back end money, or we don't have the money. Why you cut Bob Arum out then? Why you ain't resourcing to other countries to find the money? I ain't trying to hear that. If fighters want to fight, they'll fight. If fighters want to fight, they'll fight. I don't want to hear, it's the money, this, that, and the third. I mean, if them niggas tell you this is what you work, either take it or leave it. It's life. It's life. All this is, it's always been about Errol Spence not wanting to fight him. Tell me I'm lying. He get a belt, I fight him. Then it turned into he on the wrong side of the street. You know, then it turned into, oh, Pacquiao not that good. I'm about to fight Pacquiao, and people praising nigga fight Pacquiao. That's why what happened happened. Come on. After the Danny Garcia fight, oh, I want to ride horses and shit. Just as recently as November, the nigga ran out the ring. Just as recently as the first Ugas press conference, somebody had to bring up Errol Spence and Terence Crawford in the crowd. And he said, oh, I think about it, maybe 80-20, 70-30. He on the wrong side of the street. I've been retired my pin. All these subliminal troll shots. And now it's time to answer for it, nigga. You still ain't ready. I don't get into the business shit side of it. I don't get into it. They always gonna hide behind the business. Leonard Ella be saying, well, you know, it just has to make sense for Tank. We're doing great numbers. We don't need them. You know why they don't need them? PBC got a track record for somebody taking a Timberland boot and shoving it up their butt. That's what they got a track record for losing. If they was a company and if they was a team and they was in the NFL, them niggas would be the Detroit Lions. They would. Every year they losing their division. They ain't just losing it, they getting blew out. if PBC was in a team league, if they was in the NBA, nigga, they'd beat Orlando Magic. Boom shakalaka, number one pick every year. They known for getting their ass whooped. They known for it. If they had an interconference, promotional company, they will get whooped by Top Rank. Tank will get whooped. They had some dudes that'll come out on top. Like the Ryder Cup and golf, man, get whooped. Trying to tell you, they get whooped. Not whooped. They get whooped. They get whooped. They don't know how to build a fighter, bro. They don't know how to keep prospects active. They don't know how to match make. They don't know how to do it. If they did, they wouldn't be putting Lara in there with cornflake. They don't know how to make their fighters fight each other. It's always, do you want to fight him? Maybe. You don't know how Al Heyman don't know how to put his foot down, his Stacey Adams down, his Maury Alligator's shoes down and say, man, you got to take this fight. He know to put his foot down when niggas talking about signing with Eddie. Oh, you'll never fight this time again. I'll make it bad for you. All that type of stuff. And Earl talking about making stories up. He having phone conversations with niggas he don't even know on the other line. I swear to God, I wish this nigga would have recorded that phone conversation. We would have made enough money on the internet to fight the legal fees, my guy. He know who I'm talking to. We would have made enough legal fees to pay that, man. We'd have ate that. We'd have put that through somebody else. Oh, boy would have to take the hit on that one. I wouldn't have helped him. I wouldn't have sent him $1. All this is about is somebody scared to take to fight somebody. That's all this about. I don't care what nobody say. I've been hearing everything. You hear from the sanction belt body where they don't want to fight them. And and not only just a fighter though. Look at the company. Look at the company. Every time somebody cross the street, they lose. Lomachenko went over there. Give me your Oreos, nigga, and your milk. Give it to me. Matter of fact, dump my cookie, nigga. Put it in milk. I want it in milk for 10 seconds. And it better not be soggy. Literally. Gary Anton Russell is a stud. Right? Why are you fighting Rasmus Bartholomew, man? Al don't know what he doing, bro. Come on. And if Floyd really had his imprint on that, Floyd's full-time job would be making boxing and business decisions, bro. Being a matchmaker, being all this, or training somebody to be the matchmaker. You know, if they knew what they was doing, they would have a credible stable of fighters. They don't have a credible stable of fighters, bro. They don't, because they don't keep them fighting. They don't keep them consistent. They don't keep them moving up. And Top Rank made some issues moving some fighters up like Valdez and Gilberto Ramirez, but you gonna make mistakes. Some fighters is just gonna be what it's gonna be. That's just the honest truth. Some fighters are gonna be what it's gonna be. You're just not gonna make it. You're gonna have it for Day Hub. You know, every now and again you're gonna find a Terence Crawford diamond in the rough. Every now and again you're gonna find an Olympic fighter like Errol Spence that's gonna cash in good. They don't think about it. They let top rank sign the whole Olympic class of male boxers. All of them got signed. Al Heyman didn't bring no new talent on from that. Think about it. Jerron Boots Ennis got out the amateurs. Everybody talking about him. He didn't sign Jerron Ennis. He let him sign with Cameron Duncan. They have no farm system. They have no credible matchmakers. That's what make Top Rank get them the edge. They have no new innovative ways of marketing and promoting their fighters. They don't have the outlets to keep their fighters active. Come on. If three things history tell us about this fight. One, when somebody crossed the street, they whooped their ass. Come on. Pacquiao came and whooped Broner. He whooped Thurman. That we do know. Lomachenko came over there, took Gary Russell cookies and made him dunk the milk and then feed it to him. And it wasn't soggy. Tyson Fury came off the couch, 400 pounds, beat the hell out of Deontay Wilder 3 times, in my opinion. So we know they have a history for getting beat on by other fighters from other companies. And we do know there's a history of Errol Spence trolling Terence Crawford. You know, it's a history of him being very inconsistent on when they're going to fight. There's a history on that. Him saying some questionable things. He priced himself out on social media. He said, I was just playing. But behind the scenes, word is he's the one that's asking for $20-something million. And that's always been the price. Al is like a payday loan, man. And they exposing that, bro. This is not fictional information. Hugo Centennial Jr. and Adrian Broner was on Instagram. Shout out to Ring IQ. He got the video. Search Hugo and Adrian Broner on his channel. The channel name in. He has the video on Instagram. He said, Hugo said, I was tired of getting paid in increments of one and wire money every month. He said that. It's not nothing I'm making up. Napoleon, what's going on? I'm not making it up. He said that, not me. Come on. Come on. If you look at all the evidence, there's some evidence against Terence Crawford getting frustrated, saying, forget the fight. I'm already a Hall of Famer. That's just frustration. If they want to make this fight happen, it can happen. Errol just get there and be like, bro, I'm going to go ahead and take 10, bro. They got 8 for you. You know, if you make something on the back end, we make sure you get 10. And the rematch, you win. This happened, this, that, and the third. That's what happened. You know, they don't want the fight. They told you every step of the way. As soon as we ain't got the money, we don't want to saw them, this, that, and the third. Al holds no weight when it comes to his own, holds no weight when it comes to his own career. To my Earl, hit the link tree, man. Appreciate y'all. Support this fire. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't. Bob was right all along. Yeah, but you don't know when Bob lying or telling the truth, Fotex. You don't know. Damn, I'm late. Jay Hardaway, salute. You know, he said they believe in that. In Linktree. He said it's infectious fan base, bro. I can't stand the Cowboy fans. Back in the 90s when they was winning, they were straight. Said Al Heyman finesse Fox by letting known he was planning to make big fights just to get the contract with them. Exactly. And he didn't. That's real shit. It's a real rumor. He does that. He's like, well, I'm gonna make these big fights and he never makes the fights, or then say, well, we need 10 million to make this fight. And they go on pay-per-view and it don't make no flip. Ricky is right. He leverages this fight. He use those fights for leverage. Oh, shout out to the Long Whisper and Cash App. Appreciate you, family, bro. I'll get my notifications again. It's gonna rain tomorrow. Glad I walked the animals today. They walked 3 days in a row. So yep, I did that. But yeah, that's real shit. Somebody was telling me that. You know, and now Fox made a bad investment. They can't afford none of the fights. It's more money than they're asking for the fights. Why HBO got out the game. And they ain't look back when AT&T cried. Dolph preach. Keep it real with your dog no matter what. Same Errol Spence talk shit when he drunk. Then don't do nothing. Spence probably didn't want to fight Pacquiao. Yeah, he did. He wanted to fight Pacquiao. You see what Pacquiao looked like in there? I'm not sure if Errol Spence would have knocked him out. He beat the hell out of Pacquiao. Pacquiao wouldn't be ready for no exhibition. You know, Pacquiao fighting a Korean guy. He do all shorts on on the he does all shorts on YouTube. Shorts do really, really well, bro. Honestly, that's a great strategy. It's just doing shorts. It actually is. Shorts do really, really well. He does his name is DKO, and he does shorts. Kind of basically they just like they put Instagram in there, and he does these shorts and about like self protection, MMA and stuff like that. And he's fought Brad Scott, a MMA guy. So yeah, I did a little research on him. Renardo, salute. See, I got Jalen Smith back, but yeah, that's actually a good freaking strategy, though. Shorts do really, really good, bro. They do actually really well, bro. I mean, that's an excellent strategy. Said what's going on with Honor. He said Wilder forced the Fury fight despite being advised to do different route. Then fighters can't get the final word. Oh yeah, you're right. He said he didn't want to. Audi wanted to go that route. He went that route. He said what's going on, Red Chief Cloud. He said Pacers offer Aiden the max deal. Shake my. Woo! Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it. I wouldn't offer that nigga a Happy Meal. Somebody had to do it. Man, they out they rabbit ass mind. Yeah, out they rabbit ass mind, bro. He said Tom Brown exposed him subliminal at the press conference. If the fighters want to fight, we gonna make it. I mean, there you go. He said Kobe Phoenix going to get KD. That still don't help you in the middle. You still need a presence in the middle. That's an imaginary phone call, my G. Let's talk about no fucking imaginary phone call, bro. At all. At all. Like what you talking about is imaginary. What I'm talking about is a fact. It's an actual fact. He's sitting here saying something. I mean, not say too much. It's an actual fact. No, you just don't believe Earl shit don't stink. He don't want to fight. You want me to play the clips and the reels of him sounding real sassy and changing his tune up? First, oh man, he need to get a belt. He got a belt. Then what? Nigga got to his face and said, I got a belt. He said, well, Sean Porter got a belt, and I'm gonna go the easy route. Oh, what you going the easy route for, nigga? Come on. You talking about build a fight up, and then y'all don't have no money. That don't make no sense. Build the fight up, then y'all don't have no money. Come on. You do them facts. Hold them accountable. Hold them accountable. Come on. Where is the energy at when he on the wrong side of the street and that? Where the energy at, bro? Drink that courage juice you had. Where the energy at now? Now the nigga got free. Anything he was gonna fight Pacquiao, get out of Dodge, get the ring belt, say he was fake undisputed. I mean, look at the lengths that they went to avoid Terence Crawford. It's comical, bro. They didn't acknowledge a whole sanctioning belt body because of Terence Crawford. They acknowledged Triple G and Jaime Munguia and offered them lucrative fight deals to sign a PBC at Wilder Fury 1. Didn't offer Terence Crawford nothing. Didn't put Terence Crawford on. Didn't show him on the little Titron at the Crypto.com arena at Fury Wilder 1. But you trying to pay Jaime Munguia to sign a PBC. You trying to pay Triple G $15 million. When it like $20 million, they was about to pay Triple G. It was about to be like a $5 or $7 million tune-up and like $10 or $15 million to fight Jamal Charlo. You think we forgot about that? Nah, player. No, y'all about to pay McGuire a whole bunch of money. Y'all trying to play Triple G a whole bunch of money. But when it came to Demetrius Andrade, y'all ain't want to pay him. Come on, Triple G didn't do nothing without Canelo. He did like 150,000 buys without Canelo on pay-per-view, 120,000 buys without Canelo on pay-per-view. Come on, they willing to pony up the money for Triple G, Canelo, Jaime Munguia, but they ain't willing to pony up the money for the brothers. I'll let you know everything you need to know about Al Haymon, bro. How long are they gonna keep stringing people? As long as it takes until we not paying attention. Until you take your little one to basketball practice, or you paying attention to football or basketball. Then when you don't give a fuck, then they gonna spring it on us. Mark my words, Greg. Mark my words. Say salute. I'm from the start from the beginning. So that's not true. Thurman, Porter, Thurman, Danny, Spence, Danny, Thurman, PBC has some big. They're not big fights, bro. If they big fights, let me know the pay-per-view numbers. I'll wait. Let me know the pay-per-view numbers. Okay, matter of fact, forget that, D. Rogers. Let me know why didn't CBS invite them back then? Why didn't CBS invite Porter and Thurman back to fight on their platform if they was big fights? Then Danny and Thurman fight on CBS too? Why they didn't invite them back? Why they not still fighting on CBS? It's not big fights, bro. Big fight is Tyson and Vander Holyfield. You know, a big fight is Canelo Alvarez fight versus Triple G, like it or not. None of them fights was that because they was both of the two of them was on free TV, right? And you got to remember too, Sean Porter had to lose his belt to give Thurman a shot for a fake belt. So they didn't even fight for a belt for Sean Porter. Sean Porter lost his belt. He ducked Keith Thurman when he had the IBF belt, lost his belt. Keith gave him a shot, right? Thurman and Danny, it was a unification bout. It was the first time Triple G was Thurman was in a real world title fight. Check backtrack. I don't have to check it for you. They was in a real world title fight, right? And that's the first time Thurman was in a real title fight. Before that, his WBA belt was still a Reggie belt, right? They did big. It was a big fight. Thurman was invited back by CBS. They fought on CBS, but Thurman they never had another PBC fight on a platform again. Never. They never had another PBC fight on a platform. They never came, choked CBS, never said, well, let's put Deontay Wilder in Brazil on CBS. Never. So if it was such a big fight, then why it didn't carry over to more lucrative option? Why don't NBC say I want a piece of this? Why didn't ABC say I want a piece of this? Fox said they want a piece of that and they regret it. Mike Covington is reliable more times than not. Never said he wasn't. I agree with that. Don't like him. But I keep telling y'all niggas, man, it all boils down to a nigga pricing himself out, and that's it. I'm telling you. Porter versus Broner versus Buddy, who I don't kicked his ass, and Danny versus Matisse. Danny versus Matisse was on Spence, Canelo, and Floyd undercard. If they all such big fights, why none of them niggas fucking pay-per-view stars? Why didn't Danny Garcia blow up after the Matisse fight? Come on. They tried to take him to Puerto Rico. He got his ass whooped. So why they didn't blow up? If they all big fights, understand what you're saying. Big fights. What is your definition of big fights? Because like I said before, big fight is a Mike Tyson event in the 90s. That's a big fight. Canelo, big fight. AJ and Ruiz, big fight. Come on. That's the definition of big fights today. When Mayweather, come on, those not big fights. They small potatoes. Shout out to my boy Coach Malachi, New Media Today, USA Boxing. Y'all hit the like button for CJ Fan. Y'all go subscribe to New Media Today, USA Boxing. Shout out to my boy Coach Malachi. He got 2 channels now, I believe. So, yeah, shout out to I've been watching both. Killer Smee say a lot of Spence fans are uneducated and casuals to the sport. Yeah, he said Rado and Weed is majority owner PBC. Let Al Heyman run it and run their money right down the drain. I'm trying to catch up. He said the easy route and not Porter route, which he didn't do. His fangirl said he wasn't trying to. Like I said before, he said, I wasn't trying to knock out Mikey neither. I sit there and I just like, bro, I just can't take bullshit, man. I be trying to, man. You can't be BS a BSer. And hit the like button, smash it. Come on, man. Smash the like button. You be having to put a pistol to a nigga head, man. Hit the like button, nigga. Take it off, brother. Hit the like button. All right, bro. It's one of the most impossible things to do, bro. Said them dudes don't want that smoke from Bud. Spence should have fought Bud after the Porter fight if he really wanted to be undisputed. Yeah, it don't matter in which, combination you get the belt. I don't really care. Nobody cares. Oh, buddy said Danny Garcia and Sean Porter and Thurman was a big fight. It wasn't no belt on the line. Nobody count the Reggie belt. And nobody count Triple G Reggie defenses neither. So had to sneak that out. It's okay, J Duck, but of course he been ducking them. He been ducking. Go drink that shit you had up there after the Danny and Sean fight. Go drink that stuff you had. We want that Errol Spence back. Now it's 2015. What the boy say? We the biggest consumer of boxing says we don't sell or spend, man. Because y'all don't do shit appealing to us, bro. They don't appeal to you. I'd rather go take $100, $200 and buy the pay-per-view 3 times over, 3 times over on some shoes. Some niggas spend $500 on some shoes. It's marketing, bro. It's marketing. You have to market till they don't know how to market. Putting radio ads up. They don't know how to market. They lazy. Dana White has mastered new marketing. Boxing has not. Eddie Hearn is getting close to mastering it. We have to wait and see. But they haven't mastered marketing. You have to market to these young people. You gotta understand the children are the future. If your sport ain't marketing to the children, bro, you really ain't gonna grow. Triple G didn't need PBC money. He had 6-fight, $90 million deal. There you go. You don't need tough fights neither. That's why he took the deal. Ain't no tough fights over there. And Canelo really in a tough fight. A lot of people say he fought him to 2 victories. Well, why go fight Jamal Charlo for short money? Say there's really not too many big fights anymore. People still fight more today, and boxing is not desired as it once was to the public. And people do still fight because it ain't worth it. It's not worth it no more. Like, why am I gonna go pay for something that's not worth? You ain't gonna spend $50,000, on a fucking 1970 Chevy Pinto, are you? When Earl whooped Algeria, I was sure he'd be undisputed one day. CJ helped me open my eyes, and Bud has been a beast. Man, Algeria lost like 2 of the last 3 fights coming to that fight. Nobody talk about that. Matchmaking can make you look good, it can make you look bad. But the one thing about it, if you go through the bad and you weather the storm like Marvin Hagler did, man, you'll be a better fighter. The wins and losses don't matter. So you got to be match tough. That's a fact. You have to be match tough, bro. Like it or not, if you gonna sink, you gonna sink. Check out the Amazon Music right here. Say you have to fight a star to become a star in a sport. Deontay Wilder didn't, but that's subjective though. But no, De La Hoya, yeah, he beat Chavez though. But not necessarily, bro. I mean, you can build a star. Canelo was a star before he fought Floyd. You just have to build a fighter and market him and make him accessible to where everybody can see him. Mike Tyson really didn't fight no star to become no star. Trevor Berbick ain't no damn star. No fighter, Michael Spinks, hell of a fighter, probably the greatest light heavyweight of all time. Mike Tyson saw him, everybody watched him grow up, bro. Oscar in the Sun Bowl against nobody was a huge event. Facts. He said our dollar can cripple the country if we pull it. It would pull it what they mean, and we don't spend. We do. We spend on shit that market to us, like Michael Jordan tennis shoes. All that competition may have slightly prepared Earl a little bit better for the moment, even Bud more skilled. What competition did he fight, my nigga? Who did he fight? Tell me. Everybody talking about Terence Crawford ain't fought nobody. Terence Crawford ain't did that. Terence Crawford ain't did that. Who the fuck did Errol Spence fight? Who? Danny Garcia would have got knocked out by Terence Crawford. That's a fact. You seen how much Sean Porter. He ain't fight Thurman. He ain't fight Floyd. I mean, shit, even old-ass Pacquiao when he did shit for him. He ain't fight nobody. I ain't never put Errol Spence in the ring and said, well, the odds are he gonna lose. Never. Not even close. His best chance was old boy. What's old boy name? Kell Brook. But he was coming off a loss. And he still gave Errol Spence all he wanted. He still gave him all that in a dry-ass Popeyes biscuit. I picked Kell Brook to whoop his ass, and I was feeling real good about that for a while. Come on, I was feeling real good about that for a while. We beating on Errol Spence's ass. Come on. I'll be talking about, his nigga ain't fought nobody, bro. He fought everybody after Keith Thurman. Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. He fought Kell Brook after Triple G. He fought a old ass Lamont Peterson. He beat Ocampo. He beat Mikey Garcia. Didn't even really beat Mikey Garcia, man. Gave that nigga a sweetest back rub. Let's be real. Beat Dennis Ugas, a glorified journeyman who just caught Pacquiao on the right night. So come on, man. He ain't fought nobody, bro. I keep telling y'all, he ain't fought nobody as talented as the Gamboa that Terence Crawford fought. Don't care what nobody say. He ain't fought nobody with that amount of talent. Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, didn't fight Keith Thurman. That's the only guy you can make a case unless he ran into Floyd Mayweather. He ain't fought nobody with that amount of talent. Nobody. You look at Mikey Garcia getting beat by fucking vagabonds. getting outboxed by vagabonds. He couldn't even put Mikey Garcia away. Terence Crawford been and put Mikey Garcia in the goddamn coffin. He didn't put Mikey Garcia in the goddamn coffin. Nigga been casket fresh. So, I mean, come on. He had been casket fresh. This was the moment prepared him slightly better. Like, man, I'm just thinking, like, who the fuck did he fight? Chris Algieri was coming off 2 or 3 losses. Chris Algieri, since he loved Chris Algieri so much, Chris Algieri lost lost 2 of his last 3 coming into that fight. That's a fact. And why he fought Algieri coming off the Ruslan Provatnikov win, bro. He did not. Y'all want to make this a fucking resume builder, bro? He did not. What we can say is that Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman didn't. That's what we can say. That's what we can say. Come on. What Errol Spence opponent got a better victory than Manny Pacquiao, bro? Hold on, man. 1 second. Come on. Come on. Tell me what you want. I don't know why Box Breakaway coming up. Hold on. Oh, man. Come on, man. Hold on. This don't make no sense. Here we go. Tell me what you need. Tell me it ain't good enough. That nigga resume trash. Bunch of PBC ain't my type of hype. Ass fighter ass niggas, man. I specialize in breaking down Errol Spence's whole ass resume. Nigga been avoiding southpaws like the goddamn plague, bro. Last southpaw you fought was Emmanuel Larley. He almost knocked Errol Spence to the damn window, to the wall. Oh, ski. Oh, ski. Hot. Come on, man. I did nigga ski. Last southpaw you fought, it's a reason for that. It's a reason. When niggas don't fight southpaws like that, bro, he ain't fought a southpaw since 2013, October 14. It's a reason. It's the reasons that we hear. It's the reason that wherever you from, Africa, that nigga almost sent Errol Spence to the trenches, my nigga. That nigga sent that nigga back home. That nigga almost sent him back. He from Ghana. He almost sent Errol Spence flying. That nigga thought he was Superman. It's a bird. It's a fly. That nigga slapped that nigga across the ring like Bud slapped Kell Brook. Man, nigga ain't fought a southpaw in almost a decade, bro. It's a reason for that, bro. He struggled with southpaws, and they don't match you. When they don't match you against your weaknesses and increments in some type of way, it just give you insight on why he don't want to fight Bud. And like I said, he may win. Who knows? Come on, look at these niggas with losses. It just don't really matter. Oh, my nigga, Chris Algieri. My nigga, come on. Where he fought Earl at? Right here, right now. He lost 2 of his last 3 coming into that fight. Right here. You see it. L, Pacquiao, L, Khan. Dub, Bone. He probably robbed when he dropped Bone too in that fight. I thought Bone really beat Lippy yet. Bonet, whatever they want. Then he fought Errol Spence. And they came off 2 wins. They said, man, you get a win, man. We gonna put you versus Errol Spence in the Barclays Center. That's what that nigga said. I'm telling you. Cut me, Mick. 2 of his last 3. Trash. Should have knocked Amir Khan out. Like bullshit. Algeria Orthodox, is he a southpaw? Orthodox. Then he fought Leonard Bundu. He got him out of there right after the gold medal basketball game, men's basketball game. Fought Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? Clap. Kell Brook came off a loss. If you don't believe me, here you go right there. He came off a 5th round knockage and went all the way up to middleweight. He outweighed Triple G by half pound. Wow. You know, Lamont Peterson. Let's look at Lamont Peterson. What he did, what the business is. He got robbed by Danny though, but then he robbed fucking Felix Diaz anyway. So really Diaz beat the shit out of his ass. Shit, Lucas Matisse in his prime knocked that nigga out in 3 rounds. Errol Spence took him 7 to do the job. Come on now. It took him 7 to do the job. Damn, dog. Come on. Beetle Campos. Went the distance with Mikey, started giving him back rubs and shit, man. And Mikey, I hear Delta kind of tense. I'm gonna use this special form of Shaquille O'Neal's was his special sauce, icy hot on your shoulders. And motherfucker, that looked like a Rocky movie. They orchestrated all that shit. They practice made perfect. He beat Sean Porter, almost lost that goddamn fight thanks to the knockdown. Somebody had the nigga losing the fight though. Then he fought Danny. He coming off the accident, great performance. I didn't think he dropped the round. Then he fought Ugas. So I mean, it is what it is, dog. They love when I break down Errol Spence resume. They love it. They love it. TJ Bud B. Spence is over for PBC. Man, it's probably over for them niggas anyway, bro. Bud would kill Danny Garcia. Danny Daddy talked all that shit. That boy's son was like, no. You want some of this, Danny? No. Come on, man. A weak ass resume Errol Spence got. I can play the same game. He said Crawford ain't getting knockouts like that for you to be saying what the fuck you mean he ain't getting knockouts like that? Nigga knocking out the niggas out the box daily, monthly, yearly, until you niggas feel me. Come on, what you mean he ain't getting knockouts like that? The fuck you just saying something, man. Y'all niggas will ring. I'm taking everybody wrench away. Because y'all ain't doing y'all job, man. Y'all letting dudes like Poppy Greco, whatever it is, man. That made me think about the car insurance. Y'all sound dumb. He said Kale in England with only one. Man, nigga came off a loss. And a broken orbital bone. Errol brought the other one. Duh. Once you break it, the other one become the weak one. Pound for pound. Mikey wasn't no pound for pound, but if you want to put in there, cool. Prime Sean Porter. What you mean? Sean Porter had multiple losses. What are you talking about, Sparks? Put the cocaine down. Drop the white girl. Put your hands on the hood. What are you talking about? Sean Porter L to Kell Brook in 2014. Right? He even had a draw with Julio freaking Diaz. Now, a lot of people thought he lost, but at least he ran it back. I remember watching that fight. Right? Loss. Keith Thurman. Loss. The Danny Garcia fight, that could have been either way. People said he lost to Ugas. Stop playing with your dog. Stop playing with me, dog. He said Ugas coming off Ugas is a journeyman. If Terence Crawford held the Super WBA belt and Ugas held the WBO belt, Errol Spence would have unified wherever belt Ugas had. Mark my words. He would have unified wherever he was. That nigga had the IBA belt from back in the day. Nigga, I want your IBA belt. Ugas, I want you, Ugas. I want you, Stallion. Come on, man. Come on, y'all want to expose Crawford resume? At least Crawford ain't like going the distance with niggas like Mikey Garcia. Tell me, Crawford ain't getting no knockouts. Like, nigga, did you not see the last fight? Nigga hit Sean Porter with left hand. Sean Porter started drooling, bro. Spence best wins against Keith Thurman leftovers. Yeah, dog. Danny leftovers too. He said, well, if that's the case, then neither resume. Cool. I'm very fine with that, my nigga. We can agree on that for once. Look, I was out here. I ain't like no fanatic. We can agree on that. We can do that to anybody resume in boxing. Literally, even Canelo resume. You want me to break down a resume? Oh, bro, I can do that all day. I can do that all day. Bud is a killer. Shout out to my boy Clint. He said the local dummy boxing are so crazy, act like PBC are superstar. You think they penetrate them, bro? With no Vaseline. Last big fight was Zab versus Floyd. You talking about in the black community? Shane was a pretty big fight. It did over 1 million. It was 24. Was hilarious. I mean, chat, if y'all really want to take it there, Josh Taylor got a better resume than Spence. Open up boxers, compare each of their top 4 victories. I'm just being honest. Javier Logan. Yo, we look at the win and loss and all that shit. Hey, bro, he right. Possibly. Want to be real? I'm just being honest. Every other resume we go. Every other fanboy. I see the same hoes. I just want to go play with my horses and my chickens. Proceeds to kiss rapper in the mouth. When will this be over? Well, I don't. You asking me? Go ask Errol Spence. That nigga got Twitter, Instagram, and shit. Go ask his daddy. Go ask his coach. I can't predict it. I'll be glad, bro, when it's over with. Shit, move on with life. I'd rather Klitschko cover Klitschko fight. Spence face from Bloodstock Poor. That nigga ran up out. That nigga Ellie Sackback was like, Earl, what do you think, Earl? Ellie see that nigga take off. Ellie turned into Terence Crawford daughter. That nigga took off like, lost his shoe. Ellie tracked that nigga down. He said, Earl, you're going the wrong way. Car service is over there. Batman. Real talk. Nigga, Earl was a track with Shannon Sharp. So he said, every time KD getting problems, he leave. KD is a track star. Nigga, Earl was a track star. Nigga, I'm a TRAPSTR. That nigga Errol ran out of there, bro. That nigga like he ran off on the plug twice. That nigga was vibing at the Ritz Carlton. That nigga was chewing. That nigga Ellie Sackback said, gosh, G. Willikers, Batman, he's leaving. He said, man, your daddy shouldn't have stopped the fight. Nigga been saying so much sassy all week, kissing niggas on the cheek stuff. You can't co-sign this, bro. You can't co-sign with this nigga that said it did, bro. This shit is hilarious. That nigga ran. Nigga said, I'm a TRAPSTR. Nigga got up out of there, bro. Nigga thought he was flies that Versace shit. Ran off on the bud twice. Then it's trying to say, he couldn't me out there because, we didn't let you stop. Man, them niggas is like, stop just make you look like that, bro. Just stop it, bro. Just stop it. I'm making the city look bad, man. I want some real thorough niggas down in Dallas, bro. Real talk. Y'all making them niggas, if they watch boxing, they wouldn't co-sign none of this shit you saying. Okay, you on fire today. Make sure y'all support this fire. Share, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, the whole nine. Come on now. I'm dropping these bars. Niggas don't appreciate real shit, though. That's why I think it's clickbait. How I tell Errol Spence that. People clickbait because people don't support real shit. Y'all love the clickbait. Y'all love the lies and all that type of stuff. That said, when you talk some real shit and start talking facts, don't nobody want to hear that. So, like I said before, I don't like really get mad at them niggas for clickbait. The only reason I get mad because niggas come over here bringing misinformation over here. They over here bringing misinformation. I don't care what they do over there, as long as it don't affect me. Like I said before, shit, you clickbaiting, why not? Shit, if I'm making money, real money, clickbaiting, like what nigga wouldn't do it, bro? What average person wouldn't do it? He got nothing but popular names. That's it. That's it. Popular, non-data, popular. I believe both fighters are leaving had good resumes, in my opinion. Nigga, you weren't about to. If I would have just said, nigga, you wouldn't have just said that. If I really would have lied and be like, Crawford shit is like this, that, and the third, whoopty whoop, you would have been said, oh man, nigga ain't did that, did this. And man, get out of here, man. Like I said, them niggas not elite till they fight each other. Everybody else, nobody fought Pac, nobody fought Thurman, nobody fought Floyd Mayweather. In my opinion, this fight proves to them that they are elite. Now, if it's a competitive fight, we'll go either way. They both elite fighters. But whoever win ain't gonna put them niggas in my top 10 welterweights of all time. No way, Jose. There's a video Spence saying the big fights can be made, but I'm going with Al Heyman's plan. Oh, could you please find that for me, bro? Please, somebody pull that up. Please. I need to archive that, dog. I swear to God, dog. I need to archive that, dog. I swear I need that, dog. Please, somebody find that video. Please. Please don't go, baby, please. Come on, please find that for me, bro. I promise you. Please. Please. But for 8 undefeated boxers and Olympians, Ocampo, Lil Mikey, the only undefeated fighters Earl fought. Says, look like shampoo Mikey hair. Man, nigga got the magic fingers going on in Mikey hair. Man, nigga said, I want to hurt no little Mexican. I date Mexican women, man. I love Mexican people. Now, niggas over here, man, I don't like Terence Crawford, man. He black. He too black for me. I like my women like I like my tacos, my nigga. Lightly seasoned, my nigga. I bet Al taking 50% of his business money, too. Who knows, man? I can't really speak on that. I already blocked you, so I already seen that. Earl got a strap off damaged Brooks. Barely got past Sean Porter and B-level stationary. Man, stop disrespecting the B-level, bro. Man, nigga, Ugas G level, nigga. Get out. Man, not even Z level. Craig say 47 has nothing but knockout dudes is real dumb. He said at 147, oh, but they got nothing but knockouts. Niggas just be saying stuff because they can't deal with this heat. East Ali, what did it do, dog? Jaleel, shout out to Jaleel Wilson. That was a silly comment, but it's a knockout machine at this point. Of course, man. That nigga just he struggling. That nigga barely standing for a float. God. That nigga said, God. Tell me something, God. Sean Porter arguably was winning that fight until with the knockdown. Hell yeah. He was. Shit. Errol Spence. Derek James said today, I'm talking about this tomorrow. You spend, 10 coffee to move. You can't move in your Spence. You can't move on them. I was just thinking, like, damn, like, I swear to God, I seen Sean Porter moving. That nigga was moving, gripping the grain from the front to the back. You hear my woofers bang. Remember that shit? Who know who rapped that one? Now, some real dirty South niggas know that one. But shout out to Baby Juju. Salute. Make sure you thumbs up the video, brother. Napoleon, Porter, and Danny Thurman's leftover. Nigga Keith Thurman Jr., bro. That nigga's a junior, not Spence Jr. Nigga Earl Thurman Jr. Earl Sexuals be off that powder. Yeah, that baby powder. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, with powder on my body. He said that boy dropped that white girl. That motherfucker say, copper chicken dog. 13. 18. Same price as Cole paid Manning for the Colts team. Then I hit your block with that straight drive. Earl Sexuals, they getting their feelings hurt to hear, nigga. Y'all better not fight. Man, I love bodying them niggas, dude. It's just too easy. Because I read PB still scrambling for Ray Vargas and Mark Maxo undercard. They move like Cubans and janky promoters. Damn. They ain't got no undercard. They probably on the side of the road like Triple G. You want to fight? We have $500. Triple G, like, get it back in my truck, Holmes. Hurry up. Hurry Mexican style. Oh, man, they ain't got no undercard, man. The niggas gonna start searching the streets and shit, man. I pay your rent up for a year. Get in the car. Oh. my G cuz. You want to fight, young fella? Drop the pistol and fight tonight. What you about 160? Yeah, I'll get you up in there, man. Them niggas, man, come on. You going to watch Azor and Pueb might be a banger. I'm probably going to the movies this weekend. I probably won't watch it. I might. I don't know. I can't say. I got some stuff I got to study this weekend anyway, so maybe I'll put it on in the background. So what was Porter and Brook by the time Crawford fought them? Well, what they were saying was, well, Crawford hasn't fought anybody as good as Kell Brook. And then what you can say, Kell Brook came off a win when Crawford knocked his ass out. And Sean Porter, good fighter. He already lost before he fought Errol Spence. Terence Crawford did what he was supposed to do. I ain't saying Crawford resume is this and that, but I'm letting you know neither is Errol Spence resume. And both of them got knocked out early. Errol Spence struggling. Guard! Nigga, Errol Spence damn near lost to Sean Porter. Bud put his dick in the dirt. That nigga started drooling and shit. Nigga said, oh, it's fake. And if it wasn't impressive, then why your boy run out the ring, run out the building? That nigga said, I'm a TIPSTR. Nigga, Jimmy boy ran. I was like, whoa, Earl, where you going? What did you think about the fight? Nigga ran, nigga. Nigga like, damn, nigga, at least setback. Nigga, keep going, man. Just act like you don't see the nigga. Earl. You're my pound number one, Earl, but Crawford did was kind of impressive. So if it wasn't impressive, then why Bud run the fuck up out? I mean, why Earl run up out of Bud? Bud looked up, like, oh shit, he gone. That nigga hit the race. That nigga really took TK song literal. Bundu was 40 when Earl knocked him out. Hey, it is what it is. Keith Thurman didn't go with the distance with him though, so we can't say that. Porter told Bud he never been a deal like that. Kell Brooks said that too. A little lamb. I've never been done like that before in my life. He said that shit. That was funny when all the funniest one when Lomachenko lost to Teofimo. He said, well, Lomachenko, where do you go from here in the back? He said, I go home. That was the funniest shit I ever heard, dog, after the fight. He said, Lomachenko, man, you lost Teofimo. Where do you go from here? From here? He said, I go home. He said, go home. Oh, shout out to Lomachenko. I better be Vegas. I go home. Spence fanboys think we forgot or he waited Bud out 4.5 years. That shit ain't gonna work over here at all, bro. We can pull them with actual facts. Ran off on the plug. He was salty. Crawford stopped Porter, and he couldn't do it. Man, nigga, Bud just turned it up. It was competitive, no doubt. But them body shots Bud was hitting with, jeez, I mean that uppercut that he hit him with that dropped him, that was like a hybrid chest shot. That's one thing that you gotta look about Bud too, man. Bud is a good body puncher, because he hit you in the solar plex, and that's old school shit right there, man. And then the second knockdown, what make him so really good, dog, is he follow up his work. He good at follow. He's good at his. When he find his distance, it's pretty much a wrap. But the way he follow up with his work, dog, man, he threw the same uppercut. He might have been from when he dropped him, I can't remember, but he threw the same uppercut. He missed. Sean Porter dodged it, but he came back around with a hook. Told Sean Porter out. If you really watched that knockdown, somebody had to mention to me in the chat. That second knock, his legs was twitching, bro. I ain't trying to be. His leg kind of was twitching. He was trying to buy some time and whatever, man. But that uppercut, bro, that's the one that tore up Jose Benavidez. He would have made it the distance. But then, in that fight, he threw the uppercut. He caught Benavidez, and I think he missed the hook or the hook grazed him. But that's his combination: uppercut, hook. That shit out cold. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit out cold. He know how to fit. Him and Deontay Wilder, it got the same. They have the same like torque type punches, dog. They torso punches. That's where they power come from. He said, dude, that's if they make it, it's off 35 and 40 little dudes. If they do, they don't have an undercard shit. They might have a nigga rapping on that bitch. Put Floyd in there, make Floyd hit the pass for a couple of rounds. Danny swiftly avoided Crawford. You ain't lying, bro. Hey, don't forget, man, if you're tired of StreamYard, your content creator, check out Melon, man. It's way better and cheaper. There you go. If it ain't cheaper than the biggest one, it's got more options. Mean Machine get Mikey held. Yeah, they was in the same gym, I believe, at one time. Mean Machine, good fighter. You be hitting below the belt, CJ, calling these grown men out their names like it's personal. Definitely ain't personal. Fuck them. Shit, I ain't gonna get mad. Niggas talk shit all day, man. It's just me talking shit. A lot of people get offended. It's just who I am. Shit, you see Tony Harrison talking shit to Jermell Charlo, it ain't personal. It's business. We talking shit. Niggas just, you take it personal. You take it personal. Fuck you. Shit. Don't take it personal. That's just what I do. That's just what we do in the streets of Detroit. Man, ain't got a PhD. I ain't got a PhD, but I got a PhD in talking shit. Shit, that's just what you do. It is what it is. They don't like it. Shit, I ain't forcing you to buy it or watch it or nothing like that. Shit, unsubscribe, get the hell up out of here. Nigga, man, they call that nigga this, that man. These niggas call niggas shit all the time. Top rank Toby. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff. Shit crazy to me, man. Said off top, you see the Raiders made history. They hiring the first female black president run. That'll let you know the NFL in trouble, bro. That'll let you know the NFL is in trouble, bro. But shout out to them. That just let you know, man, it's a box of worms about to open up. Deshaun Watson is bigger than me. You notice they got Deshaun Watson, a female mediator, bro? Crazy. Oh, shout out to Sparks. Appreciate you in the Cash App. They got him a female mediator. Man, NFL be playing below the belt. They be playing below the belt, bro. Fact. They be hitting below the belt for real. Crawford actually took the chances to be great. He dared to get to fight undefeated champions competition in every division. Shout out to my brother Rice Eater 79. He said Ugas is trash. He's solid. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. He's solid. But hold on, let me get to I don't want to lose my spot. But Rice Eater in the super chat, he said Porter exposed Spence's lack of boxing ability after Spence lost 5 rounds after Spence lost first 5 rounds. Spence went to hitting below the shots and more. But yeah, I mean, Spence like to control you with the lead jab, bro. And Sean Porter, they kind of had a good game plan and neutralized the lead jab, and he can't control him with the lead jab. Then, then he just had to turn. He really had to pin him on the ropes. He didn't even know how to pin him on the ropes. Had he made his target smaller, like I said before, he don't really know how to fight on the inside, bro. And it may or may not matter in his career, but he don't know. Like I said before, when he's standing straight up and he got Sean on the ropes, there's a reason why Sean was able to spin him. You have to get your target together, bro. Like, you can't be straight up in the air and expect to, close the distance on Sean Porter on the ropes. It's a way to keep Sean on the road. Man, people ain't gonna talk about that because they cool with both of them. I don't give a hell. I don't care if I meet you. I got an autograph. I don't care about none of that, bro. But he's man, like I said before, man, he stood straight up on the and had support on the ropes. Had he made his target, had he tightened his defense up, kind of made his target smaller, Sean Porter wouldn't be able to spin him, bro. He like I said before, it's just little things like that. He can't fight on the inside for real, bro. Like I said, he remind me of Kovalev with a hook and some melon in there. He said, I gotta go. Hopefully I educated and gave y'all understanding boxing today. Peace out. Whatever. If you did, go start a channel and educate the masses. Derrick James' impression is fire. Come on, man. This shit is hilarious, bro. Man, even in the shower, you need a real speaker to understand him. I couldn't understand him on my phone speaker. So I started listening to CBS. They was doing the ranking of the top 5 off seasons. He said Craig Smith said CJ, but his parts they give me. They swear Earl is Floyd when it comes to pay-per-view, and the average is 225 per review. Crawford is 150. Man, he ain't even do 225, bro. On the real, he ain't even do 225. That dude doing like him and Tank doing like 60, 70, maybe 100. Earl doing like maybe 150 if you lucky, 125. Probably not even that. So something, what's going on? Jordan, what's going on? Salute. According to Spence fans, he sell out Wembley 90,000, man. He might. Ain't shit to do over there though. Ain't should do in the UK then. PBC numbers are more inflated than gas and grocery. You ain't lying. And with no substance. Chad Weatherspoon is dusting off Walmart shorts to be on the undercard. Man, Seth Mitchell might be too, my nigga. Shout out to Seth Mitchell. I thought he was going to be the future. Him, Irish Mike Perez. I thought them jokers was going to be the future. Man, the Boost can't even get Thurman. I wish he could have fought Danny. Danny ain't fought. Danny already said, hell no. Nah. Danny said, no, nah, Danny ain't taking no risk. Too much money to take risks. Danny rather go fight Jose Benavidez. He could be fighting Terence Crawford. Frank Martin got a good testing on the. Yeah, Jackson Marinas was a replacement. Yep, Jackson Marinas was a replacement, bro. Yep, he was a replacement. Yep, he was a press out to Bryce. I see you. Hold on. All right, we coming down. You can ask your questions. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all the podcasts there. Want to donate, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. There's two. Venmo right there. CJ Good 313. Appreciate y'all. They said, let's see how Bud handles the pressure like Porter. Now, y'all want to act like Bud and pick Porter. Miss me with that. It's always moving the goalpost. He said, blue balls. What we say? Hold on. It just went live. They had him, had bro crying, hollering, and screaming. He was hollering and screaming, bro. He ain't go home. When he was hollering and screaming, bro. Hilarious. Man, that nigga making guap on that motherfucker. Keep doing what you doing, nigga, till somebody stop you. Keep making your guap, bro. Cause they fan this shit around. Keep making your money. I hate when it boil over and people be asking me questions about rumors that ain't true. But shit, keep making your money, bro. They keep pimping the fans. I don't mind Blue Blood pimping these niggas, man. Go ahead. Just it don't affect me.
belief about
No, I'm on the phone. You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't
looking at him. No, I'm good. You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
No, all right, one of Blue's bombs. He said, man, Rod said, man, F Blue with his bias stuff, thundering ass, clickbait ass. Niggas numbers keep going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the. Oh yeah, I forgot he came out, but that was a fire song. Man, if he would have waited like 10 years to come out, bro, nigga be the biggest rapper out there. Bryce, what a dude, dog. He said, I didn't see Crawford at the Ugas fight. At least Spence showed up to the portal. Why didn't Crawford go after the Ugas belt? Oh, that's right. Bo Mac thought he was more. Man, bro, you don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Ugas got offered that fight before he even got a belt. Al Heyman told him Bob Arum didn't come with the number they wanted. Al promised him a title shot down the line. Ugas got a title shot. As simple as that. They already tried to make that fight. So you don't even know what you talk about. Once again, looking dumb. That's why your name Jimmy, bro. Looking dumb. And why he didn't go to the fight according to his sister. He had other shows. What's the point of going to the fight? If the fight not made and ain't shit signed, what I'm coming to the fight for? I came to the Wilder fight. He came to multiple PBC fights. They didn't acknowledge him, so it is what it is, bro. Your name Jimmy. That's why you stupid. Yeah, Holyfield Lynch fought twice. I don't even remember the first one. I assure you that in my bleak memory, I'm pretty sure Lynch won the second fight. He said I'm behind, but yeah, I'm sure Lennox won the second fight. That first fight was a robbery. Kell Brook before Triple G defeated Errol Spence. Anthony Weir. Hold on, man. I keep losing the spot. Check out the I don't know. Check out the Google podcast right here. I don't know which one that is. All of them. I don't know. The melon. Hold on. This boy keep moving kind of fast. Can't write that one. Bud beats Mikey and Danny and saying, I remember when Mikey said, I'll step up and fight Bud if nobody fought him. And then he said, no, I'm good. Yo, Jimmy, your family had to burn out of school to get your crazy ass out the Turkey. I ain't never heard that one. He said, your family. Yo, that's a good one. Yo, I'm going to use that one. I'm going to steal that one off you one day. Jordan said, wonder who Loma fighting since he wants to come back in October. You know, I go home. Go home. Shout out to Loma, bro. Who knows? Somebody said Williams a pet in the Discord. I could be wrong. I don't know. He's a laugh about it. Jimmy. He said Blue Ball spent all his money on man weaves and what did he say? Yo, bro, I mean, it's hard, man. You can tell niggas, man, shave it off, but it's hard, bro. Shout out to Chain Breaker. It's hard. I don't even want to get to that point. It's hard, nigga. I'm gonna shave my shit off if my shit go bald, nigga. I'm gonna shave it off, but then it's hard. Niggas be trying to find every. Look at Floyd Mayweather. What that nigga 50 Cent say? He said he, shaved a hair off his butt and put it on his head. Hilarious. Hilarious. If y'all got any other questions, I'll answer them now. Or forever hold your peace. I don't anticipate. I might pop up and go live this weekend. I doubt it, bro. I don't anticipate being back to Monday. If something happened, I'll do a live. But ain't nothing happen. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it. But yeah, I ain't got no other questions. Don't forget, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit my link tree. All that's in the description of the link tree. Appreciate the love and support. Like I said before, if you're watching live or the replay, thumbs up. You can listen on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. It's a number, Stitcher, Radio Public, which is really cool. Listen to it everywhere. If you want to know when this one is uploaded, make sure you follow my community tab on YouTube. Make sure you check out the me on Twitter, my Instagram story as well too. So appreciate the love support. Hold on, he said he got a question. Go ahead, you better hurry up. So what's your final prediction for KD? I don't know, man. I'll be glad when that shit over with too. I think he gonna end up staying. In my opinion, I think he gonna end up staying. Just my humble opinion. I think he'll end up staying. You gotta say your question, bro. I'll wait one more like couple seconds. I guess he didn't have one. Hold on. Guess he didn't. He said but he said spend all his donation money on man weaves instead of fixing his teeth. Oh man, I don't know nothing about the teeth situation, but hey, it is what it is, bro. Shout out to him. Keep doing what you're doing. If it's making money and you don't really care, keep doing it, bro. I ain't mad at him, but hey, appreciate the love and support. Peace.